It'll be very interesting to see where they are, because with the 6-1, it's exciting, and I love the fact that we're talking about them, because it seems like often now we've been talking about prospects. But what this club did, they went out, and I'm not saying broke the bank and signed guys for buku, but they are having a blast. And when you look at Cervelli and others that they added, and Aguilar, I love this guy. You create an environment that is happy. And in order to play baseball, you must be relaxed and loose. Period, exclamation point. Coming off of Pete Alonso. You start getting stiff and you start thinking too much and you're listening to everybody, including your high school coach. They're having fun right now, Fran, and there's a reason for it. I love Jesus Aguilar. You talk about pickups, Corey Dickerson, Jonathan Villar, Cervelli we just showed. Guys that are been around that can insert some of their experience to others. Brian Anderson's been excellent. I mean, this guy was in the voting for Rookie of the Year. He's special, talented guy, premium position, third base. But I love that they're smiling. They utilize some of their resources to go and spend a little bit of money. And yeah, okay, it's the Orioles. All right, I'm not saying they're going to the World Series, but we're talking about them because it's deserving. Corey Dickerson, I mentioned, he's the highest paid guy at $8.7 million, but I love his approach. I love his professionalism. I love what he brings to the team, not only what he brings at 7:05. And then go to the bullpen. I mean, Brandon Kinsler, closer in his own right. He's been good. Brad Boxberger's been good. With older guys that help the nervous time when you're not as good, or you have to lean on a younger guy that's not really sure. So overall, yes, I liked, as a fan, to see what they did in Baltimore. With respect, my old team, one of my teams.
That's right, yeah,
But this will be interesting, how this plays out in Queens this weekend against a good team, a playoff contending team in the Mets.
Two things. First, how important is it to have, because you just ticked off some veterans, to have those guys be there when you know you're going to have an influx of young talent to teach these guys basically what it's like just to be a major leaguer.
And there it is right there. Since Derek Jeter and the new ownership, look at this, folks. 29, I don't have to keep reading it, right on up to 9th overall, and they've done great. Sixto Sanchez is 24th, J.J. Bleday, Max Meyer was just drafted this year, and there's a mention in those deals, and good for them. Good for them.
But those guys that we're seeing up there, Dickerson, Villar, Kinsler, Aguilar, Cervelli, like how important are those guys to the young guys who are there to help them kind of learn what it's like to be a Major League Baseball player?
Very, because guess what baseball is? It's this. Oh, gosh, I'm terrible. I'll never play again. Whee, yay, hey, let's party. It's always that. So you're always tempering gas pedal, brake, right. Gas pedal, brake. So when you have guys that are in the clubhouse and you're that young player that's sitting over there, and I've been around 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12 years, there's a comfort to that of how does he handle himself? How does he work? What does he do? How do you get through it? How do you stay like this and not that? And that's it. For talented players. Those are your great players of not going too low kind of thing.